I used to feel convinced that my life was falling apart because things hadn't happened in my life by a certain age or maybe in a specific way that I imagined it would. That happened for me in marriage and in finances and in my career. And slowly that timeline became the narrative of my life and my identity. There were so many years where I felt like I missed my chance, feeling stuck and maybe thinking life just doesn't work out for me. And here was the pattern that I was stuck in, taking a few external events and stringing them together and then assigning a much larger meaning to it all. And this is something that our mind does constantly. We take these unrelated experiences and often end up building an identity around them. So a rejection becomes that I'm unwanted, or maybe a delay means that I'm behind in life. And then we start relating to the world through that lens. Can we slow down enough to notice the narrative that's forming underneath the experience itself? Because while we don't control what's going on in life, we are in control of the lens or that frame through which we experience life deeply. And this affects our reality. I've been reading Michael Singer's books lately and becoming more aware of how our suffering is not only coming from the situation, but from the meaning that we're attaching to it. If you enjoy this message and are interested in more longer form conversations, my podcast is Seeing What's Here, and that's on Apple, Spotify, and YouTube.